What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Gutter in the building, holding shit down. Um, you know what? Let's just talk about it. Let's go into the new Soul Gear and let's go over it all and let's get my opinion on this update. Let's see what's on and popping in here. I think it's in the patch note. Okay, so let's check it out. So first up here we got Raziel. It increases his skill damage by which one is it? His second skill damage by 12.5% and attack reduction chance by 10%. Which is pretty good. His wings do the increased resistance by 4%, which is pretty shitty. So if you do not have his bloody wings, definitely if you don't have his bloody soul gear, his sword's pretty okay. Me personally, I like his second skill more than anything. So to increase the skill damage by 12.5% is OP. I'm not complaining there. What does his red ones give? Let's check that out real quick. Let me see if it's better than what his soul gear does currently. Alright, details. Oh no, this one's super broken because it's got that fixed damage of 8,000 on top of what already he has. I think it brings him up to like 38,000, which is super broken, plus the 14.2. But anyways, if you do not have his blood soul gear, then that's definitely the way to go. Hold on, sorry about that. Let's jump right back off into it. Okay, so Raziel's number one. If you like to use him in Battle of Honor and you missed out on the blood, then definitely get his sword. His wings are not really needed. I wouldn't bother with that. And the things that it gives, like dodge, you're not going to build a dodgy Raziel, so that's kind of stupid to me. And counter damage, you're not going to build a counter Raziel, so that's dumb. Now Moa here got him some soul gear finally. I actually like his a lot. Now, as far as the Tower of Dawn goes, now he's not going to be somebody you want to run in Battle of Honor. But as far as the Tower of Dawn goes, though, he's fucking OP as shit with this soul gear. I like it a lot. His staff increases skill damage by 16.5% and additionally decreases attack by 8%. That's pretty outstanding right there for the PvE standpoint. His wings additionally increase attack by 6.5% per target. So that's fucking impressive. Now, his hitbox is fucking insane. So you can fit a lot of fucking minions in his hitbox. So to increase his attack by 6.5% per target that's in there, that's just fucking insane. I would like to see him with the sunset on. The 5-star sunset that adds to attack and damage by the number of enemies in there. That would be like fucking super OP as a build for as far as PvE goes. He would just be insane. So I do like him. Do I feel like it's a must? No, but if you're a fan of him, hell yeah, go ahead and snag that up. Now Rina here got her some soul gear. Let's see, her axe. Love what it adds. It adds 400 to defense, 200 to crit rate. That's fucking OP. Now her axe, it goes towards her third skill. It increases skill damage by 18.3%, which is pretty fucking, that's a lot. And additionally increases resistance by 14%. Just an increase in 18.3 to her attack damage will actually help out a fucking lot. So that's definitely some soul gear that you definitely want to get. If you are a fan of her and you do play her in Battle of Honor, that's a must get. She's not really too good in guild raids, so there's just too many other heroes that do a better job. But I would definitely recommend getting her axe. Let's see, her second set. Ooh, 400 more to fucking defense. That's fucking OP as shit. That's 800 to defense just with those two right there alone. I'm liking that. This one applies to her passive. The passive effect increases attack by an additional 8.5%, and on level 10 increases movement by 1 upon activation. Pretty solid. As far as soul gear goes, with the new update, with all these people getting soul gears, hers is by far one of the best. Not debating that. It's pretty good, especially for Battle of Honor purposes. So I like that. Next up for grabs is Krut. Now it adds to his attack, which is OP. Counter damage, no, because if you made a counter fucking Krut, that'd just be fucking retarded. Let's see, this applies to his second skill. Additionally, increases attack by 8%. That is pretty fucking... Now, it increases his attack by 8%. Now, what they mean by that? His attack goes up by 8%. Does his skill increase his attack when you use his second? Let's check that out real quick. Make sure that we're understanding this properly so that we can go ahead and rate this. Okay, inflicts damage on all enemies in the area. Okay. Oh, Krut's attack. Oh, I didn't even know it did that. It Krut's attack by 10% for 1 turn. Oh, wow. It increases his attack by 10%. So, with the extra 8%, that's fucking 18% increase in attack. That's pretty fucking OP. That's pretty fucking damn OP, actually. Let's get back into it. I think we can get into it from notes. Yeah, we can. Right here. So that's actually pretty fucking OP. So I would definitely snag up his axe. Let's see. His wings give 200 to crit rate, which is awesome. Hit rate. He does have a hit rate problem. Fucking perfect. Third skill. Additionally increases ignored defense by 900, which is kind of eh. But the most impressive thing here is in the final skill power by 8%, which is huge. Now, Syria has a passive to where when she brands people, that's why she be fucking up these guild raid bosses and hitting so hard, is because of the final skill power by a percentage like that is just fucking huge. Not a flat number, but by percentage. So when people are immobilized, that extra 8% is going to do a lot of fucking damage. Fucking love them. And this is going to be ideal for Friday's guild raid boss, so this is a must-have. Soul gear, have to get it, level it, get it going. The axe is not too important, but if you run Krut like me sometimes in Battle of Honor, get the whole fucking thing. So he should be up on your top of your list of people to acquire soul gear for. Actually, his I think that we'll go ahead and review them all, but I think that Krut's wings here are like the first thing that you should buy is that, because it's going to help you in guild raids and it's going to help you in Battle of Honor and just all aspects of the game. Now I was really excited that Valkyrie finally got her some soul gear. Her sword gives 1200 to HP, which is awesome because her passive is affected by her HP. Counter rate by 200, which is fucking retarded. No use for that. Okay, her second skill increases taunt chance by 10%. OP as shit. It's already at an 80%, so that brings her up to a 90%. So 90%, she's pretty much going to taunt you every time. So those are fucking awesome. Now her wings, 200 to dodge and 600 to counter damage. I don't even know what the fuck Nexon was thinking adding that. It's just fucking retarded. But I'm really impressed by this. Increases skill damage on her third by 18.7%. That's going to bring her up to like a 208.7% damage, if I'm not mistaken. I think she has like 190 already. So that's pretty OP. So that extra 18.7% is going to do an assload of fucking damage. So definitely really excited about that. That's going to be one of the first ones that I get. If you do use her in Battle of Honor, her wings are a must snag. Now her sword is not so much of a must because the extra 10% on taunt, I mean, she taunts pretty well already. So, I mean, but if you do use her, I would recommend definitely getting both of them. Now we get into one of the Celestial here, Celeste. Her staff here gives 200 to dodge, which is fucking retarded. MP recovery by 4. Yeah, that's okay. So it increases ceiling chance by 10%. That's fucking OP. I believe that she's already at like a 80%. So does that bring her up to a 90? Sorry, man. I'm fucking not up to date on what the fuck their fucking shit does. Let's just go ahead and look, because both of them give 10%. Yeah, so that brings her seal up to a 90%, which is OP as shit. In Battle of Honor and fucking everywhere. Every aspect that doesn't have a seal block, she's fucking OP as shit. So I do like that. And I think... what does her next one do? I think it increases her passive heal. Her passive heal is already fucking amazing. Like, when I run her, she already fully heals every fucking buddy. So, let's see here. I think it does add to that. Okay, increases ally recovery by 18%. Now her wings, I don't really feel is a must. Because she pretty much fully recovers everybody anyways. Now, people with the assload of fucking HP like Valkyrie, she won't fully heal, so I could see that being useful as far as with your like tanks who have like close to 200k or over 200k HP. You might want to look into that. Do I feel like it's a must? No. But I do feel like if you do run her, which a lot of people do, the Valkyrie staff is definitely the way to go. Now Demos here got fucking hooked up. Now his adds 1200 to HP, which is good. Counter rate, I feel like that's like one of the most worthless stats in the fucking game. Nobody cares about that shit. But it increases his curse chance by 10%, which I do believe brings him up to the 90%. I don't know, I have to double check. Now his wings are fucking OP as shit because it adds the 400 to defense. I don't know why they want to increase his counter rate again, but it's fucking increased. Increases taunt chance by 10%, which brings him up to a 90% also. So with his area of attack on his third skill is fucking amazing, and taunting, which makes him good. Now I like that he pulls people towards him and he taunts them, to which a counter build would be sufficient with him, but the problem is with the fixed damage. If you do have the Trinity set and you are running them at high HP, I noticed that the fucking counter set doesn't really get activated because of the fixed damage, to where he counters like that. That only really works when he's like by himself, and plus, you know, you're pulling all those people towards you. You're not really pulling one person too often. But his soul gear is fucking broken. I like it. Increases his so basically just his kit is just like almost damn near guaranteed. Both of them jump up to a 90%, I do believe. Let's check them out real quick. Yep, that jumps them up to a 90% both targets. So that is what it is. So that's fucking awesome. He has great soul gear. Now, as far as Battle of Honor goes, now he does have applications and guild raids, and he is fucking like on square map. He's gonna be a beast. On the map that we're on right now, he's a fucking beast. So go ahead and snag up both of these for Battle of Honor purposes. Are these going to help you in guild raids? Absolutely not. So this soul gear is just for the people who want to use them for Battle of Honor. So definitely snag that up and put that on your list of priority of people's soul gear to get. Banshee over here, her staff increases her defense by 400, which is fucking awesome. Crit rate by 200, which is fucking awesome. That's just a great fucking staff. It increases skill damage by 19.7% on her third. That's fucking OP as shit. That's going to add an assload of damage. Let's see here. Her wings give another 400 to fucking defense, which is OP as shit. Worthless counter rate. Nobody likes that. Now her passive absorbs an additional 12% of damage inflicted on enemies as HP. So this is going to increase her heal when she attacks somebody. I think the grand total with this brings her up to like a 38%. which is nowhere near Nox's level. But for the simple fact that we are in the paper meta, and most of the people attacking her are paper heroes, I do believe that this Soul Gear is pretty, that kind of evens her out somewhat. So it's kind of enough to sustain her. 38% is not like Nox. I think Nox is with his Soul Gear is at like 55% or something like that. Something fucking ridiculous. So it's not quite where he's at, but she'll be able to sustain herself a lot better. Where it was before without the Soul Gear was pretty It just wasn't really cutting it, sustaining her. So I do like that. So if you do run her, definitely get her wings for sure. If you're running her in Battle of Honor, that'll be where it's at. Now we got Spooky. Okay, her staff gives her dodge for some stupid ass reason. It should be giving her defense and her MP recovery. Additionally, increases damage reflection by 14%, which brings her up to a ridiculous amount. I think it's like in the 70 something amounts. Let me see if I can pull that up. I don't even think that I fucking skilled her, so I don't think that we can pull that up. Yeah, I don't fucking know, but I think it is like, it's either like a 69% or like a 78%. It's somewhere in that fucking range. But anyways, her Soul Gear is still what it is. Now I faced her a bunch of times in Battle of Honor, and I've never once seen her fucking revive like how she's supposed to. They were supposed to fix that, so we'll see if that increases her by any type of way. Because I think it is 78% reflection damage, but when it's all maxed, I don't know here. I don't have the exact numbers, but that's a lot of fucking reflection damage. That's gonna fuck somebody up. So I am kind of impressed by that, especially if she comes back to life, and if they made it to where the Arrogant Pure Blood set works on her to where she can come back to life twice, then I'll think that she has use in Battle of Honor. The only use that I can see her being useful in right now is in maybe the Tower of Dawn. I don't know. I haven't used her, so I can't really give a solid opinion on her. Now her wings give her 200 to crit rate, 200 to hit rate. Crit rate's always positive. I know, I'm not sure if she has a hit rate problem. I haven't looked into her. This one targets her passive. Additionally, increases final skill power by 9.5%, which is pretty OP. Anytime that they increase final skill power by a percentage, it really ups the damage tremendously. So that's pretty fucking OP. Let's see here. Now the Soul Gear Summoning Scroll package is for sale again. I think it's $30. You get the 2 books, 10k soul stones, 1,000,000 gold, and 2 energy potions for $30. Now if you're in a top guild, I don't feel like this is worth it. But if you're in a lower guild to where you just don't really get books like that, fucking, I would snag this up definitely, because there's some people Soul Gear that you do need in the game that's going to elevate your gameplay, like Lee's, and like all the people with disarm. And if you're in a shitty guild and you're not getting much, then you're not going to have access to too many books. So it's an okay deal. I wouldn't say it's a good deal, but I would buy it if I was in a not so good of a guild. Now they got the 100% gene drop rate for DB again. I'm a big fan of that because a lot of people don't have Lina and they don't have Frill skilled, or have them even unlocked. So getting Lina on the map for everybody as soon as possible is always fucking fantastic. So big fan of them doing that. Now the bugs fixed. They said when using Spooky burn skill, Spooky herself won't be targeted and healed. I didn't know of any bugs from her, so I can't really comment on that. Transform Magic Girl set equipment, set effect typo in English has been fixed. Huh. There's the Rainbow Coco's in-game help text will be displayed properly for English. Now let's look into that. There's a help on there when you click to go fucking buy gear. I've never seen that. Where's this help screen? Oh, right over here. Oh wow, I didn't even know that fucking shit was there. They were saying something about the Magic Girl fucking set. Let's look at that and see if it's been. So they switched it. The translation activates on third turn after the beginning of combat. Still a shitty set. So I have no idea what the fuck they did in English to where they fucking translated that. I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. So yeah, so after looking over everybody's soul gear here, now let's go over the must-haves. The must-have soul gear by far is Krut's wings here. And for Battle of Honor, if you do use them, now if you only use them for guild raids, only get his wings. If you use them for Battle of Honor also, then go ahead and get his axe there. So that's going to be OP right there. Who else would I put up on a priority list of soul gears to get? Now, Rena does work in guild raids, so I would definitely probably get nope, I wouldn't even fucking bother. I don't see hers being useful in guild raids. Probably Valkyrie has the only other one that I could see being useful in guild raids is her wings to increase skill damage by the 18.7%. Just more damage is always positive to have. Now, as far as Battle of Honor soul gear goes, it depends on who you use, but everybody's soul gear is awesome for fucking Battle of Honor. Celestial here, I wouldn't bother with her wings, but I would definitely get her staff. Demos here, I would get both of those. That's going to help out a lot in Battle of Honor. Banshee, definitely I would get her wings first and then work on getting her staff. Spooky's, I don't really have a judgment on Spooky, but her additional increase to the damage reflection would be probably what you would probably aim for first there, and then go for her wings there. And like I said, you can get your boy if you use him in PvE. I think it would work. Razel, I wouldn't really bother unless you missed out on the bloody wings. Anyways, it's your boy Jay Gutter in the motherfucking building, reviewing the new soul gear. We are going to do hero soul gear. We're going to do a couple of them. First, we're going to do one just for guild raids on whose soul gear you need to acquire first and what the situation is. And then we're going to do a second part to where we just go into soul gear for Battle of Honor. And we're going to go over whose is the most... we're going to go in order on which ones you should obtain. Whose soul gear, like in what order... Because a lot of people don't have a lot of books, so whose soul gear should you get first, whose you should get second, and so on. We're going to go through that. We're going to go through everybody's soul gear as far as whose you need to get. As you can see, I'm in beast mode right there. I missed out on the fucking bloody ones. Otherwise, I'd be running Frank 24/7, but Frank was fucking shit up for me last week. Anyways, holla at your boy.